Speaking of that, who's the best ever?
Ooh, the best ever in MMA?
Ever in MMA.
It's hard to say. There's a lot of candidates. You know, I've always said Mighty Mouse is one of my best bets because he was so goddamn good, and he's still so goddamn good. But now he's fighting in ONE FC. But he was a flyweight champion for a long time, and he was the highest level of expression of mixed martial arts ability that I've ever seen. But he's also fighting guys that are much lighter. They're 125 pounds. You know, everyone's very quick, but he was just so skillful. But then there's John Jones. John Jones really never lost.
That's the nasty motherfucker.
He's a nasty motherfucker. And, you know, really, John Jones f***ed off. You want to talk about a guy who just did it by talent and will? John Jones beat Alexander Gustafsson without training.
It's unbelievable.
He basically didn't train. There's a few guys like that. There's a guy named Ryan Spann who's out there right now who just f***ed up Dominic Reyes. And Dominic Reyes was the one guy who took John Jones to the limit. Dominic Reyes went on a series of losses after that fight, but he had this fight with John Jones and took John Jones to the fucking limit. And a lot of people thought he won that decision. Then he went on after that fight, got knocked out by Jan Blachowicz, who became the light heavyweight champion, got knocked out by Yuri Prohaska, and then just got lit up by Ryan Spann. And Ryan Spann is this guy who's always been ultra talented.
Right.
But just was always afraid of running out of gas, didn't train, didn't really put in camps, just had a lot of ability and a lot of technique.
Right.
In his last fight, he fought Dominic Reyes, and he put in a full training camp for the first time ever, and just fucked Dominic Reyes up. Just lit him up like a Christmas tree in the first round and put him away. So you're talking about a guy who beat, you know, in many people's eyes, should have won a decision against John Jones.
Right.
And then Ryan Spann just takes him out in the first round. Easy, quick, because he finally worked hard.
Well, there's something about that full training camp, man.
Yes.
There's something about going out, no phone.
Yes.
Up in the fucking mountains.
Yes.
Away from civilization.
Yes.
Away from the bacon and eggs, the silk
Yes.
sheets, the five-star resorts, the fucking everybody knowing you sign autographs and shit.
Dark matter.
Dude, dark matter like a motherfucker. The further you fucking drive out of your house and start going up in that fucking mountain, man, you start to that fucking mind starts to click over, man. You get a full camp up in some fucking dark matter place.
Yep.
It's fucking over, bro.
There's a reason why so many guys would go up to Big Bear.
Yeah.
Like that's where Gennady Golovkin used to go up there.
Can't breathe in that motherfucker.
Ali used to go to the Poconos. Yep. Tyson would go to the Catskills. A lot of guys would do that.
A lot of evil up in them fucking mountains, boy, in Catskills.
It's also this nature.
Oh, yeah.
It's like nature doesn't give a about you, and there's something that you realize when you're running a mountain and you know you see eagles flying. Nobody gives a about you.
No one.
There's no press. No one's watching.
And that's a beautiful thing, man. That's when you really know who you are.
Yeah.
When you get up there, there's no, like the coach is probably back a little bit. And you got your little run by yourself and shit. You figure out a lot. You figure out a lot, man. You start to figure out a lot of problems up there by yourself.
Yeah. So to answer your question, I don't think there is a greatest ever because there's different weight classes.
You're right.
Khabib definitely is in the conversation. He's the only like really elite guy to retire undefeated.
That's a nasty motherfucker.
Oh, he was so good, dude.
Dude, there's something about looking at that motherfucker. Like, I love these guys who you can look in their eyes. You can tell something ain't right.
Hard as nails.
You can tell something's fucking right.
Hard
something ain't right. And that's in a good way. Something ain't right.
The way when he fought Conor McGregor and they were booing him at the weigh-ins, and he goes, "I'm gonna smash your boy." You should play that interview. Play that interview because when I'm talking to him and they're all booing and she's like, they're all Conor McGregor fans. They flew in from Ireland. I mean, this is a big fight. And he's like, "I'm gonna smash your boy. Alhamdulillah, I'm gonna smash your boy." Play this. Look at them booing him. It's so loud there. That's why I'm screaming. It's so loud.
First of all, I want to say, Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah. I know you got this. You don't like this. Alhamdulillah. Tomorrow night, I'm going to smash your boy, guys. I'm going to smash your boy. And I want to say thank you, all Irish fans, you know, all fans around the world. Because of you guys, this fight is happened. Thank you, guys. And tomorrow night, inshallah, and still.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. The champion, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all.
I'm gonna smash your boy.
Jesus, dude.
And that's what he did. He was on top of him, pounding him, going, "Let's talk now." Because Conor
He was
talked,
saying it during the fight?
Play that. He's on top of him, punching him in the face, goes, let's talk now. Beating the fuck out of him.
That's to the next level.
Let's
fucking
talk
shit,
now.
man.
Let's talk now. And Conor was like, we're talking.
Let's talk now.
Let's talk now. Let's talk. Let's talk now.
Oh my God.
Stop. Hey, stop.
Conor saying it's only business. And Khabib says, "You tired? Let's talk."
Jesus, dude. He brought that shit to another level, man.
Yeah, well, he used that as fuel.
He took no fucking mental aid stations in that training camp.
No. He was a bad motherfucker. And then when his father died, he told his mother he was going to fight one more time, and that's it. And so he's in his prime still. Right now, he's in his physical prime. And he's like,
So
he
you
told
don't
his
think-
mom, he's done.
He's not coming back, you don't think?
Well, his protege is Islam Makhachev, who's now the new UFC lightweight champion, and Islam is as good as him in that same realm.
Wow.
I mean, it remains to be seen whether or not Islam can have a reign the way he did, but he just beat Charles Oliveira as one of the best ever, and he just ran through him to win the title.
That's a bad dude, too, man.
Oliveira's
Charles
a bad motherfucker, and Oliveira's an interesting case, too, because
Shit is
Oliveira
slick.
used to be kind of a quitter.
Yeah, I know.
He kind of fell apart in many fights early in his career, and then he had the birth of his daughter, and then changed his fucking entire life. Changed the way he fought, changed his mentality, changed his discipline and his focus, and then became this motherfucker who just dominating everybody.
How old is he?
Oliveira, I believe he's 33.
So there's some old fighters right now who are still kicking ass?
Yes, Jan Blachowicz, Glover Teixeira just lost the light heavyweight title at 42. He won it at 42 and then lost it to Yuri Prochazka in a very, very close fight.
You know what's funny about that, man? I see these older guys who are still fucking grinding hard. People talk about father time.
Yeah.
Father time doesn't get you, man. It's father fatigue. It's father fatigue, man.
I understand you need somebody new. I totally get that. But in the fight game, you talk about giving the people what they want to see. One of the things that I said last week talking about you, sir, was that you really, really don't want to fight somebody like Conor McGregor again, primarily because you don't like him. And you think fighting him again gives him attention that you don't believe he deserves. How accurate is that?
Right now, even I don't want to talk about this shit.
This movie about never been kissed, this shit, no. No, she's not bad, but I don't understand why nobody kiss her.
Is he fucking awesome?
He said it's never gonna be finished, but who run this show? We run the show. We smash him, we smash his team. They go to hospital, we go to police.
You and Justin are both on Fight Island, but they brought in Michael Chandler just in case anything goes wrong. How familiar are you with Michael Chandler, and what do you think of him?
Michael Chandler is, I think I don't need even use my wrestling versus Michael Chandler. I know he just come here in Abu Dhabi, but he gonna come here, make weight, and go home. Thank you, Michael Chandler. Go home.